my goodness, Jalen Johnson. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. You want to talk about a dude that is kind of on like a star upheaval from where he was 2 years ago. Now, last year was really good. He was at 19, 10, and 5 last season, but he comes into this season healthy, y'all. And he drops a 31-point, 18 rebound, 14 assists, and 7 steals. He had a 31, 18, 14, 7-steal triple-double versus the Utah Jazz. And then on the other end, Lauri Markkanen with 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists, 15 of 25 from field, but 6 of 12 from 3. And, y'all, I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks got a 132-122 win yesterday. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, man, like, last year, Jalen was 4th in the NBA in passes per game, so he already showed a lot of dexterity last year. But, man, the fact that he is able to be this level of scorer, he's not an elite scorer, obviously, but this level of rebounder, this level of passer, and to get 7 steals, Ox, bro, that's a crazy stat line, dog.
And to do it without breaking a sweat, didn't even try.
Bruh, Ox, the Jazz play some of the worst fucking defense I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you look at everything that Jalen Johnson did last night, if it wasn't at the rim, they was wide open. I'm talking about everybody just wide open. I'm like, bruh, all right, I get 1, 2, 3, but I'm up to assist number 10. The motherfuckers wide open. What are we doing? Like, bro, what? Like, it's no way. Like, and don't get me wrong, the Jazz good as hell on offense. I was just talking about the Jazz really, really damn good on offense. On defense, you kidding me? You kidding me? It's no way they going over defense in practice. It's no way.
The starters had 16 turnovers last night. The starters alone, of the 24 turnovers that they had, the starters had 16 turnovers. They got to come off the floor. I'm on record saying the only reason why I watched the Atlanta Hawks is because of Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels. Those are the only 2 reasons why I watched them. As good as those 2 guys are. Jalen Johnson was almost, before he got hurt, I thought he was gonna make the All-Star team. He was almost a 20-10 guy. So he always got on the glass, right? So with that being said, we talk about Pascal Siakam, we talk about Jaylen Brown, LeBron James. I think it goes without saying that Giannis is the best transition player in the game. LeBron James, even at the advanced age that he's at. But I think Jalen Johnson is one of the best transition players in the game today. I don't think that there's many guys that are better than him. And on top of that, he doesn't get nearly as much credit as he should for being able to stretch the defense. I think that with him, especially in secondary action, especially when Atlanta plays fast, especially in secondary action, he's really good. I think that his shot selection has gotten better over the years. I'm in the minority. I actually like Dyson Daniels at the 1. I said this to you, Miles and I actually had this conversation where when they would take Trey Young off the floor and they would move Dyson Daniels over to the 1. Yes, the scoring from the lead guard spot had dipped a little bit, but I thought that as a collective, I thought that they got better because I thought that Dyson Daniels was a damn good shot creator and he got other guys involved in the game. So I don't have a problem with Dyson Daniels moving to the 1 and their offense not falling off that much. I like what they're doing. The question is can Porzingis stay healthy? And I promise you, Damo, Lauri Markkanen is rotten in the back of the refrigerator like eggs in Utah. That's what's going on there. Because how many 34 and 11, how many 36 and 9 games do I have to see when them losing until somebody recognizes that, yo, what's this guy doing there? What are they doing with this guy? What exactly is the plan with Lauri Markkanen? Because he's 28. It ain't like he's 22 and we building something. Like the clock is ticking on him. What are we doing? And they've lost Walker Kessler for the year. So they can't take care of the basketball, which they did a terrible job at last night. And on top of that, they don't rebound it. So, I mean, you got one guy just killing them on the glass. This Utah team, I just don't know what the plan is. I really don't.
I feel so bad for Lauri Markkanen because he is literally in purgatory.
Well, y'all using some words today, boy.
Danny Ainge is not letting him go unless he's robbing another team, which at this point in NBA history, everyone knows, yeah, we're not trading with Danny Ainge for real. So we're not worried about anything going on with Lauri. So I feel bad for him. Lauri, enjoy putting up the most 40-point games since Karl Malone on the Utah Jazz because you're not going nowhere until your contract runs out. Jalen Johnson is just too impressive. I seen him as a dunker when he first came in, had some potential, cool little transition guy. The jump in talent from a guy like Jalen Johnson is what's been more impressive. A year or two ago, it was more seen like as a joke. As I'm saying, hey man, look out, Jalen can take over this team. Now we're living in a world where it's like, hey, Atlanta, let Trey Young go, man. We're good. We got Jalen Johnson. We're good, Trey. We don't need you anymore. This isn't just one game. This isn't just one game. This has been a process. He has gradually been looking like the guy who I'm not going to say they need to build around, but he's definitely good enough for them to get off of Trey Young and start the rebuild process. Yes, absolutely.
Get off of Trey Young because
Absolutely.
Jalen Johnson is playing good.
Get off of Trey Young because Jalen Johnson is way better than we thought he would be. Well, at least I thought he would be. Let me not say them. I don't know what they're doing. Dyson Daniels is already a fine. I like him at guard just for the defense. The offense will come with it. That's fine. His offense definitely got better over time. I'm there for defense. I want him to play defense. You have Ricochet as well as another young piece you can. You don't need Trey Young. What do we need Trey Young for?
Jesus Christ!
What's the argument for Trey Young staying there?
Now wait a minute, Drenchy, because I know what you're thinking. Okay, like we just basically giving up on him. So remember, his deal is up this year, right? So it's with his deal being up, it's going to be hard to deal him. The reason why is because he holds all the leverage. He's not just going anywhere because now they got to make sure that we're going to be able to sign him back. So then, and it's going to cost a haul to get him. So, I mean, they're in a pretty precarious situation with Trey Young right now in terms of moving off of him. But we can't let him just walk out the front door neither. And the fact that Atlanta, I'm on record saying I think that Atlanta's I think they're going to be a top 4 seed in the East. With that being said, I'm not ready to come off. I'm not agreeing with Damo with coming off of Trey Young just yet. I'm not ready to come off of him just yet. But
what do you mean come off of him, Joe? What do you mean they're not in position to re-sign him right now. They don't look as if their true mission is to do that. So come off him as yeah, go ahead.
I don't think that they're. It's not that they're not in a position to sign him because we got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We got him for a little bit of money.
Yep.
We got Porzingis for a little bit of money. We actually got a team friendly deal with Johnson for $150, right? So in addition, I think we still got Dyson Daniels on his rook deal, unless we already
no. So Nickeil's making 15, Jalen's making 30, Onyeka's making 15. Zachary obviously first overall pick was 30. He's making 13.
Luke's rook deal.
Luke Kennard's making 11. Dyson Daniels making 7.7 right now. But Dyson did sign an extension for 25.
Okay, so I thought he was still on his rook deal. My fault. With that being said, I mean, you do own his bird rights. So with owning his bird rights, you are able to extend him and
past any team could extend him.
Yeah, you already can do that and pay him the most. So I don't agree with Damo in the aspect of coming off of him, but I do think that this team is doing really well without him. So I'm not jumping the gun going, yo, let's get off of Trey Young. I'm hoping that Trey Young sees what they're doing and knows that, yo, when I get back in the lineup, I could really help us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, to me, the correlation between Trey Young playing good and Jalen Johnson playing good, like, Jalen Johnson plays good with Trey Young too. Like, to me, that's not a real correlation for me to just get off of Trey Young because he's playing good. I also want to say, when I say just off of one game, I'm talking about the 18 assists game. Yes, I think the Hawks won 5 games in a row, 4 games in a row against some very bad teams. Now, granted, they look like they're supposed to. They look good for sure. So I don't want to take that away from them. But you're gonna come to a point in the season where you're gonna need Trey Young. Like you're gonna need him. Like Dyson Daniels is good, not Trey Young. Like, he's not Trey Young. I think he plays better alongside Trey Young, but they do need to. I do agree with Chill that Trey Young should see what they got going on and trust them a little bit more so he can get off the peel a lot earlier. He don't have to make every single play.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.